Yeah, everyone, how you going? Early knock-off Friday, so yeah, good to be back home. A couple of days off now, so all good. We got a really nice storm coming in this week, tonight apparently. I think there's a fair bit of rain coming about 8 o'clock onwards tonight. It's only about 1:30 at the moment, and then a storm setting in about midnight or so, and then they're expecting about 40 mil of rain. Remember what I said last time though, so they're saying 40 mil of rain, so we'll probably get about 20. They always over exaggerate. Other than that, it's been quite a nice day today. It's just the clouds are just starting to come in now, so all good. So update on the gutter cleaning saga. If you've seen that video, I haven't put it out yet, but obviously these videos will come out in order, so you would have seen it if you've watched it and then watched this one. It just leaked, useless. So I pretty much took it back within 2 hours of it being delivered to my house. There's actually a storage place in Wangara, which is exactly 5 minutes from my joint, and they accept Amazon returns. I would have kept it if it was only just for the leaks at the joints. I would have tried to fix it with that liquid seal stuff that I've got, but it was actually leaking on the bend. It looked like they'd bent it too quickly, or with no heat or something, and the metal's just ripped because they bent it. So it was spurting out water. You'll see it on the video anyway, so go back and watch that one. But other than that, it did work. The only thing is you get soaked because of all the leaks in the pipe. So what I've ended up getting, I'll put some screenshots up, is if you did notice in that one, it was stainless steel pipes with some screw-in connectors and O-rings. After I bought it, I read the reviews. Probably should have done it the other way, and everyone kept saying that even their 2000 psi pressure washer were blowing those O-rings out, because if you start getting it long, you turn it on, it flexes because of the pressure, and then it pops an O-ring out. That's why it comes with that big bag of O-rings, I suppose. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to get rid of this rather than try and fix it. So yeah, took it back, got the money back within like 3 or 4 hours. It was pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And then jumped on, I ordered another one. So what it is two 17-inch bits of pipe with 1/4-inch quick connects at either end. So not the stupid screwing things with an O-ring. This actually had 1/4-inch quick connects. And then so that was one order, and then a separate order was a 13-inch, I think it was. I kind of work in inches, but not really. But yeah, it was 35 centimeters, 13 inches, I think. And it was a pipe and then a bend. I think it was a 130-degree bend on it to get up on the gutters there. Didn't come with nozzles, or maybe it did come with nozzles. No, I think it did come with nozzles. You would have seen it already. I'll put the screenshot up. If it doesn't come with nozzles, I've got nozzles. Doesn't matter. So yeah, so I thought I'd do that, and then after I bought it, I remembered I've got a thing with same thing, like bits of stainless with 1/4-inch quick connects that you wheel underneath the car, and it's got 4 nozzles so you can wash under your car. So if I do need more than the 2 lengths I bought, I think I've got 3 on that, or 2, maybe 2 that I can use on that. So yeah, no dramas. But for getting around that whole side of the house, the whole back, and almost all of the front, I'll only ever need the 2, and that's without using a ladder. At the front of the house, it's got like a really big raised portion of roof, so I probably need the 2 connectors and maybe halfway up the ladder. I don't mind doing that, but I'm not getting all the way at the top of the ladder with this thing swinging around. But anyway, that's enough of that. That'll come. They're rocking up tomorrow, so today's Friday, they're coming Saturday. So next week in the afternoon I'll do some videos on that. Got the C-Tek charger, so that's what this video is going to be about. And I was just sitting at my desk there, and I thought, you know what, let's drill some more holes in the garage, because the 1,000 or so that I've already drilled in there is not enough. So let's do another 2, and then I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last set of holes, hopefully, that I drill. I actually rang up the dealer. I did mention it in the scooter ride, but if you haven't watched that, I rang up the dealer where I'm buying the car from, just up the road there, and they said it's on the boat at the moment. So today's the 16th of August. It's on the boat at the moment. It's landing in Fremantle on the 30th of August. They should get it. The dealer should get it on the 6th of August, and then I should get it any time between the 15th and the 30th. They can't give me an exact date when I'm going to get it because they don't know when they're going to get it due to transport and things like that. So doesn't matter. Best case scenario is 4-week wait. Worst case is 6 weeks. So we'll have it pretty soon. So this is the C-Tek I'm going to use for it. I've got the opposite connector with ring terminals on it, so it can get screwed to the battery, and that way I'm going to try and make it permanently mounted so that you can hook it up to the car without popping the bonnet, because I don't want to go popping the bonnet every time you need to get to disconnect it or whatever. So what I might do is either run it inside the car, so that way you have the window down and then that passes through the window to charge it up. Obviously you're not going to make it so you can see the plug on the inside. It'll be hidden somewhere. Just hide it. It's I'm going to be coming forwards in the garage, so it'll be on the passenger side, and that's where the battery is. The battery's in the passenger side of the engine bay, which is going to be closest to that side wall in the garage. So yeah, I can hide it in the glove box or something like that, and that shouldn't be an issue then. But what we need to do is make it, because it doesn't have, it doesn't have actual, you could rough it in and just, yeah, sorry Jocko, I still haven't, if you're watching this, I still haven't got that marker. That would be good for this. But anyway, you can see there, it's kind of raised, so I'm going to get my Dremel, make that flat. It's got this tiny little, I don't know if you can see it, just there. So I'm going to grind them flat so this thing can sit flat. But then what I'm going to do is stand it off on this piece of wood. We'll cut it. I was going to make it so that it had somewhere for the wire to wrap around, but I don't think I'm going to go to that trouble. I'm literally just going to make it a tiny bit bigger, not very much, and yeah, just make it nice like that, I suppose. And then for the paint job, we'll do something that I haven't done in a while, and it should make it look not like MDF. Yeah, so we'll try that. It's only got 2 places to screw it to. What I'm going to do is use these little these things. I don't even know what they're called. We came across this situation last time, but you drill a hole into the wood, screw that in with a bit of super glue, and it leaves you a nice threaded insert. I don't know what they're called. And see if you can pick it. But they're the colours. And there's one more vital ingredient to that. Here it is. Obviously don't need all of that. Let's have a look if I've got a bit. I'm gonna have to cut it, but yeah. But we need a bit of this. Yeah, and I'll put it in order and see if you can pick it. Yeah, that's it. That's the order. So black, that, grey, clear. But I won't say any more until we're ready to do it. So I'm just going to get this cut. Yeah, so what I was going to do was make it kind of like up here, cut it here, and have a doorknob and a doorknob, and a doorknob, and that way you could wrap the wires around it. But I think that's just a waste. You're probably not even going to see this because I'm pretty sure this is going to end up behind the Nissan flag in the garage. So I'll still make it look nice with what we're going to paint it with. But yeah, I can hide the wires another way. I can just zip tie them to something else and you won't even see the wires. And then this one will just be left hanging to plug to the car when needed. So I'll get this squared up. This edge is a bit dodge. This corner's a bit dodge, so I might just trim it, square it up, cut a bit to size. Then we'll get the threaded inserts in and get to painting. pretty cool. I can't really angle the light, but yeah, hopefully you can see that. Come up nice. Obviously this is the cable that goes to your car, so that has to stay loose. That'll stay loose like that. And then extra power cable, I don't know, I might just leave it like that. I've got some more of these little tidy up things like that. So I might just, you know, put it around somewhere and make it a bit, I really got to do this one actually. This one's got to kind of go out of the way a bit, like there, just so it's not in the way of all the switches and stuff. So that'll be another thing to tidy up. But normally, put that down and you're not going to see it anyway. So yeah, works well. So don't know if you, what I did was pasted on some PVA wood glue. Especially to the sides. I put it on a little bit thicker on the sides because it sucks it in. One way of sealing MDF, that's all I do, and then heat gun dries within 5 minutes, really easy. That way it gives the MDF a nice seal, and then I just use the black. You probably saw there it was a bumper bark. That's just because what I had for black paint. Doesn't matter what black paint it is. And then it's non-slip matting, I think that's all it is. It's like toolbox liner or something like that. Lay that over in a 45-degree pattern, and then use whatever grey paint you've got, which is what I had, grey or silver, whatever you want. You could use white, blue, whatever colour carbon fibre you want. And yeah, it just makes it look a bit like carbon fibre, that's all. You'll never see it, but I thought I'll give it a shot anyway. So yeah, it worked all right. If you saw the mistake I made, I had to quickly run to the shed before the glue dried, but I put those threaded inserts, I put them in the wrong holes. So I had to quickly run to the shed, undo them before that glue dried, and then I'll put them in here now properly. So all good, but yeah, that's nice. It's mounted that nice. The only thing is now, if you ever want to take this off, if it breaks or whatever, you've got to undo that, which is fine. Yep, and this will stay on the wall. If you ever want to take this off the wall, this has to come off first, and then that, because the bolts are behind the charger. You probably can't. Let me get a torch. I shouldn't have put that flag down because it's kind of working against me now. And I'll just put it up so you can see. I cut those standoffs off originally, but then I thought, well, you can kind of see the bolt that goes into the wall kind of sticking up. So I'm like, well, it probably should have that standoff. You can see the gap anyway. I can almost get my finger behind it. So that way it gives a bit of airflow as well, for heat. I'll just try and figure out my torch here. Yeah, so that way it lets a bit of airflow go. That's probably what those standoffs were for. It's probably actually double the size now of the originals. So yeah, nice little quick project for a Friday afternoon. I rushed it a little bit because my missus is going to be home in like 10 minutes and she parks in here, and I wouldn't have been able to hang that up. So I probably should have taken maybe an hour longer than what I took. The paint's still a bit fresh, and yeah, but anyway, it's on the wall. It's not going to fall off onto the car. It's off out of the way, and it's always there when you need it. So that's a win in my book. Anyway, I'm going to get stuck into the Friday afternoon special. So we'll see you guys later. Have a good one.